Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about users and groups in Linux. So first is users. Okay. So there are specifically three types of users. One is a root user, second is a system user, and third is normal users. So root user means it's the super user. Means it can access anything in the system. It has all the permissions to access everything in the system. Second is system user. System user means the users that is being created for any processes or by OS. So it is just used to run some processes, and you can't log in to the interactive terminal using system user. Third is normal users. Means it is the users created manually. If you want to give a guy some access to the system, but don't want to give everything, like every access, then you can just create one user, give some permission to that user, and give it to that guy. He can log into the system using this user credentials and access the things. Then it comes groups. Okay. So groups are of two types: primary groups and secondary groups. For every user, there is a primary group, and secondary group can be many. So, for example, there are two teams in a company, team 1 and team 2. Okay. And team 1 is having some employees and team 2 is having some employees. Now you want key there are two different code bases, let's say, and you want key only team 1 can access their code bases, that code base 1, and team 2 can access their code base, which is code base 2. So what you can do, you can create two groups. Okay. And define some permissions to those particular groups, like team 1 group can access the code base 1, team 2 group can access the code base 2. Okay. After that, you can create some users in those groups. Let's say I created some two or three users in team 1 and two or three users in team 2. So if I add those users to the group, then all the users of the team 1 group can access codebase 1 and team 2 group can access codebase 2. You can like assign bulk permissions to some users, like multiple users using a group. So there is a path, okay, etc password. There is a file. Here all the details about the users present. If I show you, okay, let's take this here. Here, first thing is username. It is the username. Okay. Second thing is password. X means it's saying the password is present in this folder, this file, etc shadow. Okay. After that, user ID. It is the user ID. It is the group ID. Primary group ID. Okay, not secondary groups. Then 5. It is some comments about the user. Just some random comment. You can write anything here while creating the user. Then 6. It is the home directory of the root user. Then it's the terminal, default terminal. Okay. So again, first is username, second is password. X means it is present in the etc password. Okay. After that, user ID. It is the user ID. It is the group ID. Then any comment here. Then the home directory of the user. Then the default terminal. Okay. Let's open that etc shadow file right now. So you can see here star is there in some cases. In some cases exclamatory is there. In some cases some random hash is there. Star means you can't log in as this user directly. Okay. But now you can see I have it is has being displayed, means I am logged in as the root user. You can see I'll come back to this after some 2 or 3 videos when you can learn sudo. Okay, so for now ignore this and let's see these things. So these are the system users. Okay, dot data, then proxy, mail, daemon, everything are system users. You can't log in to the terminal using these users, so it is being present star. Then you can see some exclamatory symbol here. It means the user is locked. Let's say for any user, let's say user X, there is a password. Okay, so even if you know the password of the user, okay, then also you can't log in to the system using that user because the user password is locked. So here you can see I have some random hash. Okay, so it is the hash of the password of the test user. You can't see the password directly. You can see only the hash. If I write one hash here, okay, so write one exclamatory here before the dollar, then it will become lock. Okay, so if now I want to log in as a test user using the correct password, then also I can't log into the system because the user is locked. If I write who am I can see I am the root user. Username will be displayed here. If I write ID, it will display me the ID of the user and group ID and other groups. Okay, you can see here UID is 0, group ID is 0 and groups. I have only one group, that is root. Let's see. So let's say I want to see the things like details about ID test user. You can see the user ID is 1003. Typically, if you create the user manually, the ID starts from 1001. Okay. Group ID 1003. One more thing. Whatever the name you will give to the user, one group will be created with the same name. So group both are having same ID 1003. Then you can see it has some different groups like secondary groups. It is the primary group. Here these two are secondary groups. So this is all about users and groups. In next video, we will be learning about creating the user and creating the groups and how to add the users to the groups. So thank you.